The final in the Pro class. Current championship leader Alan Birtwistle has a 12-point advantage over Aidan Collins. The reigning champion salvaged his afternoon with a victory last time out in Heat 45, the last of the Pro class heat races, to bring himself onto the front row for the final here at round 6 of the 2016 campaign. Birtwistle and Collins, the two main challengers now for the series, after Oliver Brindley dropped out of the running. George Pickering with too much work to do unless he wins both of the remaining 2 rounds and other results go his way. And Toby Hales has started the season slowly after moving up through the youth ranks in his first full season of pro class action. What a job he did here yesterday. Can he replicate that? Tougher task here today. He's got to go off the middle row. So Gary and Alan Birtwistle, who dropped just 3 points between them, go head-to-head with Aidan Collins off the front row. Off the inside, it's George Pickering who's made the start, and Aidan Collins is there bursting around the outside, trying to get level with Alan Birtwistle, but he's gone too deep. And it's Alan Birtwistle who picks it up. George Pickering on the inside in second place, Aidan Collins in third, Gary Birtwistle fourth. Blocks out Toby Hales, who goes for the cutback off the bottom bend. Hales trying to get back on terms with Gary Birtwistle. He's led away the middle row starters. But he's got 4 riders to pass if he wants to get to the front. He's up ahead of Sam Hurst and Richard Mason in the mid-pack. Birtwistle pulling clear. The race is over seconds, where Aidan Collins is trying to get on terms with George Pickering. Collins is the favourite for the final round on the technical small circuit at Rye House. So if he can just get himself up into second place, he might be able to offer a resistance to Alan Birtwistle at the final round. Pickering looks over his shoulder, looks the wrong way. Collins was on the outside of him, now ducks back to the inside, around the bottom bend. The riders starting to splinter into groups. Alan Birtwistle pulling well clear. Pickering versus Collins for second and third. Gary Birtwistle versus Toby Hales for fourth. Hales has been held back all race so far by Gary Birtwistle. Hales, who finished second to Gary Birtwistle back in Heat 30. We've got a tyre loose on the circuit, having come off the outer portion of the track. It's made its way onto the infield, and thankfully for the riders, it's rested right on the centre green. Perfect. Alan Birtwistle still leading the way then. George Pickering in second. Aidan Collins giving it everything. Toby Hales trying to get up the inside of Gary Birtwistle. He's back on his tail once again. The race for second and the race for fourth. Hales getting a bit out of shape. Sam Hurst about to be overhauled by Richard Mason on the inside further down the order as Collins goes toe-to-toe with George Pickering for seconds. Pickering holds the line. Collins gets up the inside of him. Will try to move him out, back down into the bottom bend. Collins is the last to turn and comes through for second place. Pickering will try to repay the compliment on the inside, but that's a well-made move from Aidan Collins. Has he got time to go after Alan Birtwistle, who looks in complete control, not only of this race, but also of the championship? Toby Hales the closest he's been for a while to Gary Birtwistle. Gets up the inside for fourth position, coming off the top bend. Can't make a run back down into the bottom turn. Birtwistle has the advantage. Aidan Collins stretching away now in second place. The front 3 positions look resolved. Richard Mason still trying on the inside of Sam Hurst. That's in the battle for 6th place, as Alan Birtwistle comes up towards the first of the back markers. The 88, Jamie Courtney. Courtney looks over his shoulder and moves out of the way for Birtwistle. Toby Hales still pursuing, but still stuck behind Gary Birtwistle. Richard Mason again moves alongside Sam Hurst further down the order, but again Hurst bursts back around. Alan Birtwistle leading comfortably as Collins passes Courtney. Birtwistle passes Scott Faulkner, the 71, the lap runner. Birtwistle, Collins. Hales right on the tail of Gary Birtwistle, waiting for an opportunity to come through, and Richard Mason almost ran into the side of Sam Hurst this lap around. On the inside, coming back down into the bottom turn. Derek Brindley behind them and Vince Hurst trailing. Alan Birtwistle separated from Aidan Collins by Alex Wing. Collins comfortably clear of George Pickering, who's stuck behind Scott Faulkner. Toby Hale sending a move in down the inside of Gary Birtwistle, has got the move made, coming around the bottom bend. Again, Birtwistle squeezes back around. Good racing in the minor places. Hale's lifting as he comes down the back straight, desperate for some extra speed, lunges past Birtwistle into the top turn. Great overtaking manoeuvre there as Toby Hales comes through behind George Pickering for fourth place. Good ride there from Toby Hales, but it's Alan Birtwistle who takes a third consecutive success over Aidan Collins, beaten yesterday by Toby Hales, the winner at Greenfield, the winner at Kings Lynn, and the winner for a third time in 2016. Aidan Collins, the winner of the final heat race, found some form to take second position, but it's Alan Birtwistle who carved his way through, didn't really make the fastest of starts, quickly came through for the race lead, and from there he was away and gone. It's Alan Birtwistle who gets the checkered flag then after taking the 20 championship points. He'll move on to a total of 104 success in 2016. Great effort from Alan Birtwistle then, your winner here this afternoon, ahead of Aidan Collins and George Pickering, who held back Aidan Collins in the early stages before succumbing, and Toby Hales, who takes fourth, getting the better of Gary Birtwistle in the closing stages.